crap. I'm still watching the replays on the end of the Sasha Banks and Bayley match. Holy... You know, the rest of the night doesn't even matter. They put on such a fight. I can't... Okay, I'm going to go over this real quick because it matters a little bit. But it really doesn't. So I pretty much got everything right for the whole night. All 5 matches. Maybe I should just start betting on NXT. I don't know. I'm just saying. So... Finn Balor and Samoa Joe, they beat everybody. They beat their semifinal match, and they beat Baron Corbin and Rhino in the final match, and they won the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And it was a nice little celebration in the ring afterwards. Cody and Dustin's sister was there. The girlfriend was there. Somebody else was there. I didn't know who else it was. And, you know, giant ass trophy in the middle of the ring. It was so cool. So cool. And Cody said some solid words that you can remember him. You don't have to say, oh, Dusty Rhodes was great. You just remember. You just know, it was nice. Go back and watch the whole thing. Asuka, not Asuka. You know what? There's the girl in the Clone Wars cartoon with Anakin Skywalker. She's his Padawan. Her name is Ahsoka. And I just, I don't speak Chinese or whatever she's from. I don't know. But it's Asuka. Oh my god, she ran the whole match. I mean, I didn't even know Emma was coming out. Emma looked pretty banging. With the little half gloves just covering her fingertips and that little sexy pose that she did. She looked pretty good. And Dana Brooks, put on a good match. Dana Brooke put on a good match. What the hell am I saying? I don't even know. It's just crazy. But Asuka was just too much. Apollo Crews and Tyler Breeze had an insane match, but Apollo Crews won it. And then you get on to the 30-minute Iron Woman match, because they're not Iron Men, they're Iron Woman. Look at this. They're celebrating in the ring still. You deserve it. Yes, she does. So, they go a good, I want to say it was 21 minutes. Sasha got the first pinfall. There was some action in the corner. Sasha Banks, did the thumb to the eye on Bayley, and she got the first pinfall on that. Bayley got her first pinfall with a belly-to-belly suplex right there. And then there was some action going on. Sasha threw her into the steps outside the ring a few times. She said something to that little girl, that's the big fan. Where's the little girl? Hold on, we're going to see the little girl. Show me the little girl. Oh, look at Sasha. Sasha's happy. Happy for her. Holding the flowers. Becky Lynch outside there. Charlotte. Lita. Stephanie McMahon. Where's the little girl? Oh, alright. Well, everybody knows it's the little girl. She's her biggest fan or whatever. Sasha's like, blah, 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 said something. I didn't catch it. And they're all like, oh, that was uncalled for. And the little girl was in tears, and the dad's holding her up and stuff like that. And, big hug, like, oh, it's okay, it's just wrestling. But, dude, oh my god, I couldn't believe it. So let me see what happens. They get back in the ring. Oh, and then, they go flying out of the ring, and Bayley tweaks her knee a little bit, and then Sasha hops out of the ring and runs her down the ramp and throws her into the giant LED screen, and Bayley's out. Man, she's out, unconscious. And Sasha gets the count-out win. So that's Sasha's second thing. Bayley gets back in there, and there's Bayley's like beat up at this point, so there's a lot going on back and forth, and Sasha gets her in the Boston Crab hold, and Bayley's breaking it on the ropes and back and forth, and she drags her out a little bit, and then out of nowhere she reverses it and grabs her down, almost like a sunset flip, but not really. She just hops up and holds her legs down, and Bayley gets the second win there. So it's 2-2 at this point. Then what happens? There's a lot of beaten up. I got awful notes. Look at my notes. This is just, it's like a roadmap. There's Just a lot of beating up going back and forth. There's some action outside the ring. They both get thrown into the steps. Sasha gets back in the ring and she comes running, from the other side for the sliding tackle. But Bayley catches her and then does a belly to belly outside the ring onto the mat. I was like, everybody was chanting, "Holy shit!" And then they get back in the ring and then she hits a belly to belly off of the third rope, and Sasha's just like unconscious. I thought it was going to be the third win right there, but when Bayley rolled her over to cover the pin, Sasha's legs were outside the ring. It fell right over on the rope. So then Sasha gets a second wind bit, and she has the bank statement on Bayley for over a minute. If it was not over a minute, it was definitely at least 50 seconds. It was very close to a minute. She kept breaking it, because Sasha's hand was, thrown into the steps a couple times, so she's got a weak hand. So she's holding her wrist like this. It's, I don't know if we can, let's try to balance this a second. So she's holding her wrist like this with Bayley's face right here, instead of like a firm double hand grip. But then, she gets it out of it, and then, she was going to hit, what did she do? She didn't do the bank statement a second time. But Bayley reversed it, and oh my god, my notes are the worst. Sasha's going to hit the bank statement almost like a second time, but it's the backbreaker, and she flips over to, do the bank statement. But then Bayley hits the Bayley submission. They didn't call it anything. So it was like she's got the one arm. Sasha's got her one arm, like she's laying on her one arm. Bayley's got the other arm, and she's kicking Sasha in the face. And at the last second, Sasha taps, and I don't know how she tapped because she didn't have a hand free. And Bayley gets the win, 3-2. Flowers everywhere. Amazing. I didn't think they could top their match together at Brooklyn, but this was just great. I can't wait till Bayley makes it to the main roster and has matches like that for the WWE on Raw, because it's just going to be insane. I mean, how come the Bellas can't do stuff like this? Because they suck. They all suck. Everybody sucks. Bayley, for your win. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to get some sleep because I'm freaking exhausted. Like this video. Leave me a comment. Subscribe for more. I'll talk to you next time.